Hi there. So there are loads of analogies out there about how life is a marathon, not a sprint, and how anything that you're wanting to achieve in life is all about the hard graft that helps you get there. And I think it's true. Most of the things that we would like to accomplish, or maybe a skill or a technique or an attribute that we want to gain in life, doesn't come easy. And actually it's all the more wonderful when we achieve something because we've had to put a little bit of effort and energy into attaining that. And the same, unfortunately, yes, is true for eating disorder recovery. So today I just wanted to clarify that message about there being no particular magic bullet to get yourself or someone else better from an eating disorder. But what I can tell you, something that worked really well for me is what I started to define as my C.O.S.T theory. And I had to keep having that in my head every single day, every meal time, every time I was challenging a behaviour or something that I just fallen into a pattern with that had become very symbolic of my eating disorder. So what is the C.O.S.T theory? Well, actually kind of has nothing to do with money at all, unless you talk about being kind of a trade benefit. So the C.O.S.T theory was about change one small thing. So C.O.S.T, change one small thing. So whatever I woke up feeling like, or whatever battle I felt I was facing in terms of my eating disorder on any given day, I used to apply the C.O.S.T theory. So however hard I was going to find it, I was going to change the milk that I used on my cereal from skimmed to semi-skimmed. However much I didn't really fancy a particular snack, I was going to make sure I had a slightly increased snack on the day before that I'd previously done, or however challenged I felt about my exercise regime, I was going to drop down from 7 days of doing an activity to 6 days of doing it, and then after that from 5 days to 3 days. So I always felt like I was on the path and that I was always trying hard to oppose my behaviours and thoughts around my eating disorder. And so long as I could stay true to that C.O.S.T theory, I could feel like I was heading in the right direction, that I wasn't stagnating, that it was moving forwards and that it was progressing towards getting the kind of body and mind back that I really wanted. And the same applies, I think, if you're caring for somebody or parenting. It's what could you change? What one small activity, behaviour, rule, regime, tactic that is happening in your household that helps somebody get well? So is that changing something around what you will or won't accept around mealtime behaviours, or somebody's regime around their exercise? So the more you can just keep stepping forward and changing something that defies the rules of the eating disorder, however small that is, it just will continue to allow you to understand that you are winning the war against that mental health illness. So I'd love to know whether you've kind of demonstrated similar approaches to just stepping forwards and showing that you're on the kind of right trajectory of recovery from an eating disorder. So if it helps you to use a C.O.S.T theory today to just change a snack, change your meal time, change your thought process, or change your attitude to exercise, good luck with it. And I hope it's as beneficial to you as it was to me.